Hey everyone. So, here's what we've got going on now. I finished and closed down, well, not closed, it's still there, the Christmas Village map for now. We'll return there sometime, when the holidays ramp back up again. So, we'll see it in 11 months maybe. Um, but I went ahead and I loaded a new map and I got all the settings, so it's another creative map. I always, just out of habit, set it up so I have the little starting chest. Even though this is creative, I can pull whatever I want. It's just habit. But this is where it spawned me. And before I let everything load in, I actually went and like saved and quit, so that way I could see some of it for the first time with all of you. So the only thing I have seen is that we've got this village down here, that we're in a desert, and also I seem to have spawned on a mountainside. Here I am. There's my chest. And there's the fun little village down there. So I don't know what we're going to end up doing with this map, but I thought it would be fun to take a look around together. And even though I am on creative mode, I'm gonna kind of somewhat treat this for a few minutes like I could die up here, because I'm kind of curious about how getting down would have gone if I had loaded into survival. So I'm just gonna, I don't really need the food. I'm just gonna leave this up here because how fun is this? There we go. And look, we'll take these dark oaks. Yeah, we'll leave the rest here for now. We'll take the cactus. Love the security of the cactus. All right, so we won't have anything dangerous spawning around us. We're not gonna die. But I do play on survival sometimes, and old habits die hard. So looks like we've got some kind of temple down there. That's gonna be awesome to explore. Some fun floating blocks. We've got various kinds of stone. And this is a good omen. Look, we've got little sand bunnies over there. See them up there? I don't know what they're doing up there. I personally am afraid of heights, even in video games. My era of gaming involves maps that moved you from left to right and the screen moving on you. And, the map would actually, the screen would actually push you off into the abyss and you would die. That's my earliest gaming memories right there. So I actually developed kind of a healthy fear of heights in video games. I have a fear of heights anyway, but I am even afraid of heights in video games. So, checking this out here. Let's see. Yikes. Okay. This is funny because I can just fly. But still kind of curious about what's here. How would we have gotten off of this massive cliff? We would have dug, right? We actually luckily were given a pitchfork. We could have used our hands. But good gravy. What's the way down off of this? I guess maybe jumping down into the water. If we could have jumped that far. Let's go up to the top and see what's here. Have I told you I also hate jumping in video games? Because I do. Because I'm not great at it. What does the world have to show us? The world's like, yeah, we spawned you up here. Nice. We've got trees back here. I'm really interested in getting down to that village. But look, there are some deep, dark areas. And this is giving me some Assassin's Creed type of vibes. I feel like there should be a cart with some hay down there that I can like dive into and live and get some kind of trophy for that. I like the big tall tower, our little spire of rock here. That's kind of neat. But wow, this is quite, wow. I mean, there's another chasm. So this would have been a very interesting type of experience if I had been loading into this in survival. I mean, the only option seems like it would have been just to dig. Look, there are the bunnies. Hi, bunnies. What are you guys doing? How do you guys get down from here? They're like, we don't. We just despawn and suck it up. Okay. So we've got the cool desert temple to look at. We've got the village to go explore. That's right. I'm still trying, guys. So do you think we would have been able to hop up here? I don't think we would have been getting up here anytime soon. No. We would have started digging at this point. So, since we are on creative, let's go ahead and fly. Like, oh yeah, we have wings, we can fly. Okay. So here are the hi bunnies. Hi little sandy bunnies. I am using a texture pack. Another one that I really like. And what I like best about the texture pack I'm using right now is that, ooh, this is gonna be cool to look through. What I like most about this texture pack is actually the way the paintings look. You get some really nice painting options with some really great pictures. I just love it. So we'll come back and we'll explore this in a little while. Let's go down and let's check out the village. Oh, okay. So look, up here is where we spawned. Check that out. So if I had tried to dig, I would have fallen to my death. I would have had to go over here, kind of dig up, come around. Wow. And then come down through this way. A little bit at a time. I probably would have hurt myself a few times getting through here. But this is a very, very cool space. I mean, look. Usually there are torches that spawn here. The torches didn't even make it. There are no torches with my starting chest. That's how this whole thing went. So, wow. Check out that map. I feel like we could have some fun turning this into something, and I'm not sure what yet. But can you imagine it? Like as like a great big massive castle across the desert, or yeah, look at the water feature here. I love the waterfall. That's very cool. Got some coal there. Love this. I'm not always a huge desert biome fan. I like forests. I like the tundra. But this is pretty neat in its own right. I mean, we could do a lot of interesting, fun things with this space. But let's go down and let's see what's in the village. So, got a well. That's nice. That's important. We're in the desert. More bunnies. The bunnies are my favorite. Hi, bunnies. Hi, bunnies. Cute bunnies. My own rabbits are like, you never talk to us like this. I do. They're lying, but. So it looks like we've got a pretty good population, and I see a golem over there. So they've got some protection. Oh, some hay bales. And see, I love the way the doors look in this texture pack. And he's already in bed. Hey dude, how's it going? I'm just here bothering you. It's coming into your house, don't mind me. I like his little patio, that's nice. And this home has somebody in it. This is actually a pretty nicely developed little village, it looks like so far. Yeah, we've got plenty of villagers around. That's really nice. You know, sometimes you load in and it's actually a very empty village. You've got all these houses and the houses aren't usable. And oh, just a big, oh, 2 stories with a balcony with double doors. That's kind of fun. Let's see what we can see from here. Oh, nice. Well, hello, camel. We've got a camel here. We'll come on out. And somebody lives there too. And, oh my gosh, the camel's so cute when it sits down. I've not seen the camel yet. So, like most of my older Minecraft experience, you know, still was cows and sheep and pigs, and there were some fish, and I haven't really done a lot of exploring. Like I just didn't play for some years, and so like all these additions, like now we have camels and now we have pandas. The pandas are the best. No, the rabbits are the best. The pandas are also amazing though. So we've got this gentleman sleeping. I'm just gonna, don't mind me, sir. Just coming on up to see what's in your tower here. Are you getting dizzy yet? I kind of am. Alright, he's got some bread and some dead bushes. Good. And some more cacti. Alright. I mean, everybody values different things, right? So, and we get a nice view of the village from up here, though. So that's kind of awesome. That's where we came from. There's back where we started. Alright. Very, very cool. There's the golem who's, you know, just kind of making his way around, keeping everybody safe. Ooh, this dude has carpet. I don't know that I would have gone for green, but, you know, good for him. It's a statement. And hello, Mr. Golem. You know, it's interesting how doors work sometimes. I'm not always the best at them. Alright. Yeah, this is a very neat space, at the very least. Not sure if we're going to stay and plant our flag here. But, you know, at the very least, we know there's a really kind of awesome area on the map. And this is me trying not to get too turned around as I learn this village. We were down here. What else is in this village? What do you guys think? What would you build here if you were me? Would you build here? Would you keep exploring? Let's hop that off. I don't know. This is kind of a walk around, get ideas type of exploration. Just a quick check-in. Just to see what's on this map. I mean, there's some big open space here. I could do some things with that. And there's the bell. Everybody went home. I do love how... You want in, Kitty? Kitty doesn't know if he wants in or out. Like having an actual cat. That's a neat calico. Look at him. The 2 different color eyes. It's good detail. And this home has somebody as well. So we've got a really full village here. I mean, they set this one up so it was already kind of thriving. That's cool. and not really finding an empty home. You know, because every once in a while you do that whole, I'm just going to camp out someplace overnight. Luckily, we're safe because it's creative, but it is interesting just how thriving this town is. Not going to complain about that. I mean, I will say this one's pretty cool. We might actually do something and go out of the norm here. The question is going to be what? What do we feel like would fit in here that's kind of in our style? Just some interesting spaces. It is interesting to me how, like, the architecture itself, the structures are very interesting looking, but then there's not necessarily a lot to them, is there? It's kind of like, sometimes it's just an empty space that looks cool from the outside. Kind of like some of the people I deal with at work. I mean, just saying. Look cool from the outside. Nothing going on inside. Alright, everybody, so what do we think? Is this a place that we should set up and explore? Should we build something here? What would you build here? Guess that's my big question, is what would you build here? Got this thriving village and a very cool mountain formation here that's just kind of begging to become something. I don't know what, but a something. So, and of course, you know, endless map. There's, I'm sure, more, way more to see on this map. In fact, let's go up. Is there any place else that's glowing that we can see? Yes, we've got another something over here and another something over there. So it looks like we have a few towns. Oh, and is that one over there? So we've kind of come up with like a nomadic land, it looks like. Well, not nomadic, they've formed. But we could create this into some kind of nomadic land. And we've got all these different villages. And there's another temple. And what's that over there? Is that a cave in the rock? A big cave? Let's see if we can go faster. Fly, fly. Fly, you fools. A crater. Nice. Yeah, we've got a big cave there. Interesting. Cave in the mountain. I could turn that into something too. Another village. Another village. There was yet another village. So we've got all these different villages that we could even interconnect. Maybe do roads. We've got these canyons here. Or sarlacc pits, whatever you want to call them. I mean, who knows? Who knows what would have lived in there if this weren't a nice peaceful map. Death. Death would have lived on this map. And here's another very cool formation. I love the way the water cuts down through here. Look at that. It's always fun going through a new map and just seeing the way the world gets put together. Love the waterfall that's running down through. We could turn this little green space into something. Kind of a little oasis, little haven. Another village here. I mean, how cool is all this? And look at the villagers coming out for the day on their little village business. And let's see. And there's where we spawned. We can still see it. Okay. Let's zip over here and see what's here. Oh. How cool is this map? What's that over there? I think we're gonna have to go check that out. All right. And here's another village. Another nice big one. And yep, there's another one there. Oh, and look at this like painted desert. That's beautiful, right? And another. So this is a really cool landscape. All sorts of settlements here. I mean, the question is, what would you do with this? Why don't you leave a comment below and tell me what sparks your creativity about this map? Like, what ideas do you have? What would you do here? Wow. Okay, that's gorgeous, right? Look at those colors. So, looks like we have a lot of possibilities. And I guess the question is, do we want to create like a settlement of our own and build into, or build into something that exists? Do we want to do something that tells a story here? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. So, why don't you leave a comment and we'll have a little chit chat about what we should do to the space. And, you know, I'll go give it a few thoughts. Oh, wow, look at that. It's a trench. It's a trench. It's a whole trench. Very, very cool. Yeah. So much fun. I mean, this is part of why I play. I love seeing what's on the new map every time. And there's our little metropolis hanging out. So, yeah, why don't you leave a comment? Let me know what you think. We'll, check off about right here, where we can still see where we spawned and that craziness. And, we'll just see you next time and see what we end up doing with this map. Have a great one, guys.